wanted to discuss with you some safety issues. For example, let's talk about smoking. If you have to smoke, you know it's not good for your health, but it's also the #1 reason why people die in a fire. Never leave your cigarette alone. And use a deep ashtray. For example, see how it's a deep dish? And never let your cigarette butts build up and overflow. Before you get ready to go to bed, you need to put some water in your ashtray. And never smoke while you're sleepy. If you're drinking alcohol or you're taking medications that make you sleepy, you really need to be careful. You need to sit like at the kitchen table and not in a recliner. Now, don't get too comfortable because it's too easy to fall asleep. And never smoke in bed. Children learn about the world around them from play and just being curious. They will be curious. They'll want to play with matches and lighters. But that's very dangerous for them as well as for the family members. You need to keep them put up high, away from the children. If you or a family member uses oxygen, don't smoke around them. Now I'd like to discuss with you about candles. Many home fires are caused by candles. The electricity's gone out, the lights have gone out. Don't use a candle, use a flashlight. It's the same idea with smoking. You don't leave your candles in the bedroom because if you've gone to sleep, it's easy to start a fire. It's the same idea with smoking. Don't leave them alone in a room if you've left the room. You need to use a strong, sturdy holder. For example, like this. That one doesn't easily tilt or fall over. It's pretty sturdy. You need to keep your candles away from window curtains or furniture, anything that's easily flammable. Before you use your candle, you need to trim the wick to 1/4 inch. If you use several candles together, you need to keep them 4 inches apart from each other. For example, you put one here, and then here, and here. When the candle has burned down pretty low, you need to blow it out and don't use it again. Throw it away.
Now let's talk about electrical safety issues. If you have an appliance that smells funny or a little bit strange, unplug it. You should have it replaced or professionally fixed by a repairman. Never put electrical cords under a rug. And if those cords appeared cracked, stiff, or frayed, you should replace them or throw them away. If an electrical cord feels warm to the touch, you should unplug it and throw it away. Don't use it again. Your extension cord is made only for short-time use. Let me show you some examples. This heavy-duty extension cord or a lighter weight one. Make sure that the lamps and night lights do not touch your window draperies or are close to the furniture. And never use too many plugs in an outlet. Here's an example. That would be too many. If you have small children, you should cover unused outlets with plastic covers. Here's an example. Now, let's discuss a little bit about fireplaces and space heaters. You should be sure to keep a 3-foot safety zone around a fireplace. Avoid wearing loose-fitting clothing and keep all fabric-related items such as towels, window treatments, and other furniture away from the open flames. Every year, before winter, you should check the chimney flue and make sure there are no cracks, and you should also have it serviced or cleaned. Use dry, seasoned wood. New and wet woods are more dangerous. Always use a fireplace screen to prevent sparks from coming out the fireplace. If you use a space heater, be sure to buy one that has a UL sticker. It should look like this. If the space heater should tip over, it should have an automatic switch to turn it off. Space heaters are only for temporary short-term use. When you're not using it, you should unplug it.
Now let's review how you and your family can keep safe. First, set up your smoke alarm and keep your smoke alarm clean. Second, plan and practice your home fire safety escape plan. Third, avoid things that could be mistakes that could easily cause fires. Christina.
Fire safety is not necessarily a lot of hard work. Don't smoke in bed. Don't leave your children home alone. Make sure any flammable liquids such as gasoline are not in the house. And if you have metal bars on your windows, make sure they're easily unlatched. Your homework is to find out how to contact your local fire department.
Before we close, there's one more new fire safety device that I would like to show you. It's called a residential or home fire sprinkler system. This is the best fire protection that you can have in your home. You can find out more about this system by either contacting your local fire department or you can pull it up on the internet. Someday, every home in the future will have one of these.
Thank you, Susan, for coming to my home and giving me some fire safety tips.
Hopefully this video will help you and your family be safe. We've really enjoyed making this video for you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So what are you going to do if the fire's between you and the front door?
Oh, that was perfect. That was perfect.
Place them every year. Yeah. Cut. So the smoke alarm. Blah. Wasn't my fault this time. We're from Oklahoma. This film, I just messed up.
That's all right. Give me 5 seconds to borrow.
You don't want any